Good morning, dears. How are you all? And today we are going to talk about the fourth semester B.ed portion. Topic is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. See, this is in the guidance and counseling subject, and this is the 2.5 unit. Okay, this is very important question, so kindly pay attention and go through this. You will definitely get a 5-mark question or either 10-mark questions. Okay, so what is this ADHD? What is ADHD? ADHD is attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. To be more simple, if you want to understand what is this ADHD, A means attention deficit. Deficit is there is a no full, there is a lacking, it is not the normal level, there is a below level. Okay, so attention deficit and hyperactivity. What is hyperactivity? Hyperactivity means extra active. Okay, extraordinarily active. Okay, so this is called as attention deficit attention deficit hyperactive disorder. So here what the children will have inattentiveness. Okay, the children will have inattentiveness. See, some children, those who are getting first rank or who is really doing well in their academics and also co-curricular activities, we tell them, we call them very smart guy. But see here, in this inattentive kids, okay, see, they don't focus on what they are doing, so they will be lacking in attention, so they will always be distracted, they will not listen to the teachers, and also they will not pay attention what the ma'am is teaching, or they will not look in the board, or they will not write properly in that note classwork, they will not maintain the classwork neatly, and what the ma'am giving in directions or instructions, they will not follow that. So these are some of the inattentive type of kids. So these are some of the examples to understand. Okay, what is inattentiveness? Inattentiveness is otherwise attention deficit. Okay, so what is the hyperactive kids do? What is that? How can you explain that hyperactive kids? Hyperactive means simply they will not sit in one place. When there should be a silence or discipline, they will not attentive. They will be like climbing here on there, jumping. See, if ma'am is there in the class, the children should maintain silence and they should not talk. Okay, but these people, what they will do, they will get easily distracted and they will make fun of others. They will do they distract easily, they get to distract and they will distract others also. Okay, so what is this? Because of this attention deficit hypersensitive disorder, some maybe they are telling some neuro disorders. They are telling that it is a neuro disorders, something like brain development, something related to that medical condition that don't need for B.ed. Medical condition means the medical people will study more depth in it, like what ADHD means, what is the causes, what are the types. Actually there are 3 types of ADHD, and what is the causes. Sometimes people say that causes may be because of the risk factors. Scientists have not finally they didn't finalized only because of this. There are some of the risk factors which can be modified. Okay, so if they modified, they can prevent this ADHD. Okay, so the causes is unknown. Still now it is unknown. Still they are doing the research. Some people, they are telling they may be of brain injury or any premature delivery or baby with a low birth weight. Okay, so this is enough for us. What is ADHD? Only for understanding we should know that what is ADHD. When you write an essay type question, first an introduction to should be given. So for that, what is ADHD? Just give a brief introduction. Like, it is an attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. That means they are inattentive. And why? Because why they are inattentive? Because you should say few points for attentiveness and hyperactiveness. Okay, so what is this inattention? Inattention means the focusing. Okay, a continuous focusing or staying organized. These are the things that the children will lack. They will find difficult in showing, focusing and staying organized. Okay, so these are the inattention kids. Hyperactivity. What is hyperactivity? Already we discussed. The people will talk, run, jump. They will be very restless. Okay, they will be restless. What is impulsive? What is impulsive? Impulsive is they will interrupt a lot. If we talk anything, simply they will ask too many questions. They will not think also. They will not think. Just like that they will do everything. Okay, and maybe some troubleshooting, like what to tell, they will be troubling every time. They will trouble every time. They will lose their temper. Okay, they don't have that self control or like that. If we scold that children, no, if they scold, immediately they will start to cry. Or without, even if it is not a joke, they will burst and they will laugh aloud. Okay, so these are some of the impulsive characters. Okay, so now what is the causes? No need of so much to write here, just for your understanding I am telling. Okay, so as I already told, there are few causes, that is not proved. Okay, it is unknown. The exact cause is unknown still, but because of some of the risk factors, maybe this could be a possible causes. Okay, so that's what they are telling, few things. Okay, researchers are still. And one more thing, some people are arguing that if people are eating too much sugar and watching too much of television, all these, they talk about this, but how far it is proved, we don't know that. Okay, so some of the causes are developmental lag, biochemical changes and food sensitivities. Okay, and also for this we have certain treatments. How do they diagnose, or how do you confirm when the child is in the classroom? How do you confirm that this child is ADHD? So initially when the children is admitted in the school, the teachers, you people have to decide. Okay, so you are going to diagnose, you are going to handle the children throughout the day. At least a minimum of 8 hours the children is with you. So you have to process this slowly with the several steps, and you cannot tell a children who is really active, you cannot diagnose that child. Okay, so there are few things that you have to know. So with only one step, like when the children is jumping or simply crying, you can't diagnose that a child is having ADHD. Okay, so there is several steps, like there you should first understand that, and then you should tick whatever the child is performing. So keep an eye on that child. If you have a doubt on a child, keep an eye on a child and note down what are the child is doing. Okay, so they can come out with many problems, like sometimes the children will be very depressed, and they will sleep in the class, maybe sleep problems, and many learning disabilities. So all these things, you just go through that, and then finally you can discuss with your higher officials or with the parents. Okay, personally you can approach them and you can discuss with them. Okay, so what is the treatment? See, what are the things you can do with this child? We can do only the behavioral psychotherapy. It is a behavioral psychotherapy, that is a modification program. It is not an pharmacological means medicine. Okay, it is not at all related to the medicines. You can just modify the behavior of the child. So you have to help, like how they can be healthy, how the children can adjust with the certain situations. Okay, so you should teach them how to eat healthy food habits, and how to develop that. Okay, you should know that developing healthy eating habits, like you can teach them eating plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, a balanced diet. Okay, a balanced diet. And one more thing is, according to the age group. See, for example, for a preschool aged children with ADHD, a behavior therapy for parents, that training can be given for the parents, and also you can help, you can do that in the school also. Okay, so which works best, no, you can follow that, whether the parents at family, at home or in school. Okay, so you should monitor the child very closely, and you should follow up. Okay, so, and make some changes, so then the child can come back to the normal track. Okay, so participating in daily physical activities according to the age group, okay, and limiting that TV, computer, a long time of that screen time, that which we see more of technologies like TVs, computers, phones, and electronics, many electronics. So we should make the child to get enough of sleep. So advise the child to go to bed early. Okay, so never think that this ADHD would be only there in children alone, only the school going children. Even the adult children also, they can, like what to tell, some children, because of this, in office, the adult, like person who is going for a job, even they can also be diagnosed. Okay, so they can show that, exhibit their hyperactivity and attention deficit, all this at school also they can do. Even teachers, doctors, nurse, whoever it is, it just a symptom, it is a symptoms they can which may cause difficulty at work, at home, even with the relationships. Okay, so anyone can get to this ADHD. Okay, maybe hyperactivity may appear as extreme restlessness. Okay, and symptoms can become more severe when the demands of the adult increases. Okay, so we don't want to discuss about this, only we need to discuss only about the children. Okay, so the next thing, what you can do, what are the things you can first, you should know the symptoms of ADHD. So if the child is inattentive, means the inattentive, when you are writing something on the board, the child will make more mistake in that. Okay, so if she is writing one question answers or something, what is a germ, maybe like that, when the child copy that what is germ, she may miss that is or yes, whatever it is, spelling mistakes. Okay, so it makes careless mistakes in school works. Okay, and also easily the child will get distracted. So for this, what you should do, so when you know the symptoms, when the child is making mistake, make the child to stand next to you and start writing. Tell the child and keep your hands there how the child should write. Okay, so what is a germ, where is I, where is yes, why do you miss it, start writing again, erase it and write. So you should take care of your child like that. Okay, so it's a system at like this Treatment is according to the symptoms only. And when they are easily get distracted, so you see, okay, when they are distracted to the noise or anything like that, you close the door, slowly close the door, and ask the children to concentrate in your class. Okay, so if you are telling some instructions or giving some for things, directions to follow, you should break that small instructions, not like a paragraph. You should tell one at a time, and the child should understand, so you can give one at a time the instructions, okay, so that they can easily understand. And also when the child is sitting in the class and daydreaming, immediately flying away out of the box, means you should know that the child is whether focusing in the class or she is away, physically present and mentally absent. Okay, so all that you should know. Okay, so it's not that it doesn't seem to be listening when spoken to directly, like you can think that, you can see that. Okay, all that you should understand. Okay, so you should organize the task at what time. Okay, morning peak hour, the child can understand these things, and you should separate what are the things can be done in the morning, in the afternoon, before going to home. So all these school works, you can divide that and give to the children. Okay, so often the other important thing is they will not do the homework. Okay, they will not do the homework, they will not bring the books, whatever, anything important to be done, they will forget that. Okay, so you should understand the child inactiveness, and you should help the child to overcome that. And very important thing is motivate the children. Every time you should motivate the children. There should be some positive reinforcement in the classroom. Okay, so you should not, like what to tell, stimulating, or you should not make the child, okay, so, to get distracted. You should make the child to concentrate what you are teaching. Okay, so next, and how you can help the children at school. Okay, this is very important. In 5 marks they may ask, like, what is ADHD, explain ADHD, 2 marks, and below ABC, like that the question can be. And the B is explain the symptoms, and finally how you can overcome this. Okay, what are the things you can do it in the classroom, all that, like that. Okay, so it can be divided 2 to 6 marks. So 2 to 6, totally 10 marks. Okay, so at home and at school you should divide and write. Okay, having a written schedule of all tasks, breaking down larger tasks into smaller, more manageable ones, keeping school items and toys organized, establishing clear and consistent rules, rewarding or praising the child when they accomplish tasks. Very, very important. It's not only for the ADHD child. This belongs to everyone. Okay, all the children in the class. Using a planner, the teachers and caregivers check regularly, and also encourage the children to engage in activities that they enjoy and do well into boost their self-esteem. Sports and other forms of exercise can provide outlets for high energy levels and enhance the child's overall well-being. Okay, so how you can present this question? See, for the symptoms you can make a flower, or that union, A union B, that symbol like that, and you can write it. Okay, clearly you can write. Make some pictorial answers. Okay, the answer should not, like, don't give a paragraph. You make a flow chart. You answer in a flow chart way or in a pictorial way. Okay, so you try to give an answer, like you make notes. First you understand what is ADHD, and then you make notes on that, and then study. Sure, you will get 10 after 10 in this question. Okay, when you write and see that question, or when you take the notes, it get into your brain and it gets activated. Okay, so when you go and sit for the exam, it will help you a lot. So kindly please make notes. It's not only listening, also you should get notes from other things, like you can get it from Google, you can go for an another YouTube videos. Okay, check all those things and start writing. You make your own decision. Okay, you write your answers in a paper and then you go through. Finally, when you go before the exam, if you go through this will help you a lot. Okay, all the best, children. Thank you.